with his partner. And the London Lions just getting their team sorted out in the centre. The roar from their teammates, egging each other on. And play should get underway very, very soon. It's a lovely evening, nippy evening here in Dubai Sports City. And definitely a good wicket to play cricket on, because the ball will carry nicely to the wicket keeper. If you bowl in the right areas, you will get purchase and you will get mileage also for your shots, because the outfield is pretty quick. We're just moments away from the start of this game. And Mohit and Kiran, it's going to be in fact Mohit, the captain, who's going to take first strike. And the London Lions look a very energetic side. First time we are seeing them. Mukarram is the new bowler who'll start proceedings for the London Lions. Mohit, the captain of the Daredevils, facing him. We are all in readiness for the second of our double headers. Umpires have taken their positions. The fielders are also in their positions. Once again, the third man boundary and the square leg boundary are the boundary riders. Rest of the fielders are inside this 30-yard circle with the power play. And let's see what comes out of this one. So we are all in readiness, and the umpire has announced play. Here's Mukarram with the first ball. And it goes for a wide. Mohit trying to steal a single, rightfully sent back by his partner. And the first ball goes to extras. And Daredevils have opened their account. Good pace and bounce by Mukarram. Just that he has to get his line right. Once again, Mohit trying to charge down the ground. And really nowhere near the pitch of the ball. Just trying to disrupt the line of the bowler. And in the end, a dot ball results. 1 for no loss. Start of the first over. This time he's played it into the gap. This will be the first boundary. No, there is a fielder coming around. So really good fielding by the London Lions. Cutting that down to 2. So the third man boundary rider coming around and saving that boundary, saving 2 runs for his team. All these runs that you save are going to be crucial. And you realize it at the end of the game. It's a good line. Mukarram is generating some good pace. And if he can get that line a little more in, coming into the batsman, it's going to trouble Mohit, who's trying to be aggressive, but not succeeded as yet. Oh, this is a lovely delivery. What a beautiful delivery. In swinging, cut the batsman into half, and Mohit was completely beaten hands down. That's the kind of delivery that will disrupt any batsman in the world. Lovely pace. Look at the line. opens up the batsman completely into half. The only thing that eluded him was the edge. It's a good start by Mukarram. This time he's played that over the bowler's head, and this will be the first boundary of the innings. So finally, Mohit breaks the shackles, coming out of his crease and hitting it over the bowler's head between the fielders into the fence for 4. So the first boundary of the Daredevil innings comes off the blade of their captain, and it's now 7 for no wicket. Once again, this is a superb shot. And it's gone all the way. So Mohit, the last 2 balls, and he's really hitting them now clean. He came out and killed that one. End of the first over, it's 13 for no wicket. "13 after the first over. Mukarram's last 2 deliveries went for 10 runs, 1 boundary and a 6. And both those shots have come through the bat of Mohit Raghav, the captain of the Dubai Daredevils. And now it's going to be Kiran. Kiran Naidu will take strike to Mohammad. It's a good first over for the Daredevils. Oh, he fetched it from way outside the off stump. Had he let it go, it would have been a wide, which brings Mohit back on strike. Naeem Mohammad, the captain now. So it's captain to captain. So spin in the very second over. And Mohit has pulled this one nicely to the square leg region. And has quickly moved on to 13 now. 15 for no wicket. Kiran Naidu is ready to face Mohammad Naeem. Way outside the off stump, a wide has been declared. So 1 more to the extras. 1 more to the total now, which reads at 16 for no wicket. Mohit dances down the track, but he's sent back by the striker, who's not interested in the run, and it results in a dot delivery. Once again flighting the ball, inviting the drive, but this time it's straight to the fielder. Mohit is very eager to get to the other side because he's the man in form. He's hit 13 of those 16 runs, so he's itching to get on strike. And why not? This time missing out on that leg side delivery. I think Kiran Naidu should just take a single and give the strike to Mohit, who's been the aggressor so far. Oh, this is another wide. So the London Lions are not being able to control their line and length. Quite a few extras have already gone in the first 2 overs. And this will be another wide. So runs are coming in form of extras. And the batsman also scampered quickly for a single. So 2 runs of that. Now it's at 19 for no wicket. And still a ball to go in this over. Mohit tried to fetch that out of the off stump. And that's the end of the second over. 6 came of it. And after 2 overs, the Dubai Daredevils are 19 for no wicket. $19 for no wicket after 2 overs. Good start by the Daredevils after winning the toss and electing to bat. And Mukarram will continue to bowl his second over. His first over was expensive. 13 had come of it with that boundary and a 6 which Mohit had hit. And now it's Kiran Naidu who's going to face. Oh, that's a gift delivery. Lucky there is a man on the square leg boundary. And he, fine leg in fact. Fine leg boundary, and it's just a single. Which brings Mohit Raghav on strike again. What's his tactic going to be? He's been aggressive from the time he's come in. He's made already 13 of 8. Another wide delivery. So the extras keep on piling. The bowlers have not found their rhythm. They're running in with good pace, but their direction is all over the place. This one is again on the leg side. It's tucked away off his hips. The fine leg fielder comes in and ties these up. One more to the total, 22 now. Mohit moves on to 14. A very healthy start so far by the Daredevils. They have to make this power play count. And they're just doing that. Oh, this one is played nicely in the air. One bounce. And it's been declared a 6. So Kiran Naidu has also gone into the party now. He moves on to 8. And Daredevils are off to a flyer. 28 for no wicket. The umpire signaling one for the over. This has been a expensive over once again by Mukarram. Ten already coming off it. Oh, this is absolutely wayward bowling. And that's gone down by 5 wides. Really, Mukarram is not getting his line right at all. And these are very, very expensive runs given. 5 more to the total now, 33. And we still have half of the over left. I think Mukarram needs to slow down his pace a little bit to focus on his line and length. This one is right on the money. Oh, good pick up and throw. It just hit the stumps. It would have been a close affair. Good follow-up by the bowler. And good delivery after being hit, after going for 5 wides. 34 now. We're still in over number 3. See that delivery coming in sharply. Just pushed for a single. But Kiran is slow. Lucky the ball didn't hit the stumps directly. 34 now for no wicket. What a start the Daredevils have had after winning the toss. A rare dot ball, bowled by Mukarram. Very expensive bowling figure so far. He's already gone for 28 without a wicket, which is an expensive start for an opening bowler. This one is right in the block hole, dug out nicely, but can't prevent the single. One more to the total, and that's the end of the third over. Another good one for the batting side, and after 3 overs, the Daredevils are 35 for no loss. .35 for no wicket. Mukarram's last over went for 16 runs. And we can see another bowling change coming up with Kiran Naidu ready to face. Sohan is the new bowler. Lot of room and just whacks it over point. This will go to the boundary. Easy pickings for Mohit. Ample room to free his arms, and he just had to clear the infield. And that's what he did. And the ball did the rest. Races away to the fence. And the first ball of the over goes for a boundary. You know that it's going to be a good over for the batting side. Oh, this one skidded on quickly. Beats Mohit. Collected very nicely by the wicketkeeper. There was a sound, but it's not of the bat. It's of the glove of the wicketkeeper. Good comeback delivery by Sohan after being hit for a boundary of his very first delivery. 39 now for no wicket. We are in over number 4. Daredevils and Lions fighting it out for this second rubber of the day. It's a beautiful Friday evening and it's getting colder. The wind has picked up. This one again into the gap, but there is a fielder there in front of. Just puts it down to a single. Mohit moves on to 20 now. Kiran Naidu is going to face the music. Here we go. Once again, pulled nicely. And there is a fielder there who cuts it out. And just a single results. One more to the total now. 41 for no wicket. And Mohit marches along to 20 now of 14 deliveries. Once again, a lot of room. The batsman slapped it straight to the fielder. No run results. Oh, this one. I think with that bat moving, the wicketkeeper was completely blinded. And that goes for 5 byes. So another freebie given to the Daredevils. There you see, when he pulled the shot, that did not allow the wicketkeeper to spot the ball and stop it. And in the end, they get 4 bonus runs. End of the 4th over, it's 45 for no wicket. .45 for no wicket after 4 overs. Mohit on 20, Kiran on 10. Good partnership. For the first wicket, it's a perfect start. Run rate of over 11 runs and over. And you've really made a very strong start to the power play. And if you get this kind of start, it will give a lot of impetus to the batsmen that are coming behind you to go on and make a good score. Oh, this is in the air. The bat turned and the bowler has called for it. And that's the end of Kiran Naidu. He hit that shot. There you see the replay. And the bat turned in his hand and scooped it right in the night sky. And the bowler easily comes under it, takes a clean catch. And Kiran Naidu is walking back to the pavilion with his team at 45 for 1. Caught and bowled Mohammad for 10. And the Daredevils lose their first wicket in the 5th over, 45 for 1. Robin Bisht is the new man walking in to join his captain Mohit at the fall of Kiran's wicket. And Mohammad makes the perfect start, getting a wicket off his very first delivery of his spell. So well done, young man. Keep going. And I think he went early into that shot, Kiran. It was too close for him to to pull it, and then it took the top edge and went right up in the night sky, which was gleefully accepted by Mohammad. Here's Robin Bish now, facing the first ball of his innings. Good delivery, late swing, and the batsman pulling out and letting that go through to the wicketkeeper. Dot delivery. Even though the Daredevils have lost 1 wicket, It's a good start. 45 on the board. We're still in the power play. This one is punched but misfielded, which results in a extra run. 46 now. Robin has opened his account with a single, which brings the captain back on strike. Oh, did he hurt himself with that? He tried to pull it, but I think the ball has hit his grill of the helmet. The umpire is quickly checking whether he's all right or not. And he is fine. So, no damage done. Still 46 for 1 with that dot delivery. Mohammad is bowling a very good spell. Good start to his 4 overs. Oh, this one is pulled. And this will go to the fence for 4. So Mohit is continuing on his merry ways. Once again pulled in front of square. It had the elevation. It also had carried the legs to the boundary. And in the end, the Daredevils have now reached their 50 in the 5th over with the loss of just 1 wicket. So this is the perfect start after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Oh, this is again in the air. There is a fielder coming under it. The wicketkeeper is coming and makes a hash of it. I think it suddenly dipped on him under the night sky. The ball was way over. It is a wicketkeeper's catch because he's got extra gloves. But he was nowhere near the ball when it landed. That's the end of the 5th over. Lifeline for Mohit. 51 for 1. So the last over of the power play coming up. Sohan, whose first over went for 6. Here he is with the second over. Pushed quickly into the gap. Mohit goes on to make a single. One more to the total, 52 for 1. And now Robin Bisht will face Sohan. This one is short and pulled nicely. But there is a fielder. They're coming back for a second and they make it comfortably. So good running between the wickets. Sense of urgency by both these batsmen. 54 now for 1. Last over of the power play coming up. Once again, another wide. So this is really adding insult to injury as far as the London Lions are concerned. Too many extras. The Dubai Daredevils are coasting at over 10 runs an over. This one is played off the back foot, but there is a fielder. And quick throw, very clean throw. And that only results in a single. So one more to the total, one more to Mohit. He moves on to 26 and it's 55 for 1. Oh, this one is hit in disdain. This is going over the boundary for a 6. There you see. There was no chance for that fielder on the boundary line and he was just a mere spectator. So Mohit Raghav is now on 32. Lovely cricket. Just opening the face of the bat and hitting it to short third man and going quickly for a single. So very good cricket by Mohit after hitting. Beautiful. This will crash into the fence. Off back foot. Into the covers. Into the point region for 4. And this is a fantastic start by the Daredevils. The power play is up and they're at 67 for 1. So the power play is done and dusted. 6 overs are up. We continue with spin. And Naeem Mohammad, the captain, comes back into the attack. Mohit Raghav is going to face him. Let's see what the tactics are going to be after the power play is over. Will Mohit continue playing the same way as he was in the power play, or he will make sure that he maneuvers the innings? Once again cut, but this time just for a single. One more to the total, 68 now. This is slapped in front of square. There's a fielder at the boundary over there. And one more results. So runs are coming in singles in this over. The field is spread out now. .69 now. Mohit decided to step out and the bowler shortened his length, which resulted in a single. One more to the total now, 70. 7th over in progress. Still a very healthy run rate by the batting team, 10.8 runs. It's a very good start. Very, very good start. That'll be another wide. So apart from the runs coming off the bat, there are extras who are also contributing big time in this game. Slap to the fence where a fielder is fielding. 72 now for 1. Oh, that's another disastrous of a delivery. And that is also racing to the fence. A no ball, 5 runs of it, and a free hit. So the extras continue to pile as far as the London Lions are concerned. Mohammad Naeem now given away 11 runs. This one is slapped and it'll go straight in the hand of the fielder. So it was a free hit. And no damage done. And the batsmen have crossed over for 2 more. So that makes it 79 now for 1. Once again, hitting it from square, and he's jogging. Realizes the ball is coming back. So that's the end of the 7th over. And after 7 overs, the Dubai Daredevils are coasting at 80 for 1.
Well, so 8 overs. 8th over now in progress. 7 overs done and dusted. The Daredevils have got off to a flying start here. It's 80 for 1 now. Mohit Raghav, the skipper, he's been going through very, very nicely so far. 38 of 28 balls. The Daredevils, well, they've certainly come into this tournament with some plan. They've been outstanding so far. They've batted extremely well. They've bowled extremely well. And look at that shot. Trying to paddle it across, and an opportunity on the non-striker's end. The London Lions being a new entry in the ICCA Academy. Arabian Cricket League. Not featuring before, so really look forward to them. Really look forward to their performance to see how they go about it, the London Lions. But so far, it's not gone according to their plan. It's 81 for 1. The Daredevils going at a rate of 11 runs and over. This has been a fantastic start by the Daredevils so far. Mohit Raghav, 39 of 29. Well, that's a very good delivery. Swinging it away from the right hand on that occasion. Robin, 10 of 8. He's not got much strike because Mohit Raghav has indeed been harboring most of the strike. But this is a very good start by the Daredevils so far. They will want to keep pushing on. They will want to make sure that they'll get a big one here tonight. Oh, good delivery this time in the Yorker length. And they're pushing for a couple. And they get it easy. Good running here by both batters. Putting on some pressure on the opposition. And I'm sure The Daredevils, special skipper Mohit Raga will look for a big one here tonight. Well, extremely chilly conditions here in Dubai. It's very windy. Heavy breeze blowing across the ground, and it did rain today morning as well, so it has been quite a challenge. But today, right now, it's breezy and it's icy. Extremely cold, and this was in the air. Just falls short of that point fielder. Very nearly carrying through. Good delivery there. Last ball coming up of the 8th. We were just talking about the conditions here. Right now, we here in the com box are practically frozen, I'll tell you. It's just very cold, and the breeze blowing across the ground, it certainly makes it chillier to be out here. It's basically 10 p.m. 10 in the evening here in Dubai. Last ball coming up of the 8th over. And nicely played into the gap. Falls just short of that fielder, Mohit Raghav. And he's turned back for a third. That's very good running. This certainly has been a good enterprising innings so far by the skipper Mohit Raghav. 42 of 30 balls. 8 overs done is 87 for 1. So this is how the London Lions have fared. Mukarram Butt, Muhammad Naeem, Sohanur Rahman, Muhammad Rohan, all bowling 2 overs apiece. And Muhammad Rohan, the only one who did get a breakthrough for the London Lions previously. The Daredevils having been a brilliant, fantastic start here. They will want to push on. They will want to make sure that they get a big one here tonight. Well, they are right now very much in the hunt to get a 200 plus score. But a wicket or two here, things can change up pretty fast. The skipper Mohit Raghav is having a good night. 42 of 30. Can he get a half century here today for his team? Oh, that's a flat batted, played down the ground. And they get a single. Well, so 9th over now in progress. So it's going to be Muzammil Azim Khan who's into the attack. And starts off with a wide delivery down the leg side. That's going to be 4 extras. This has been the story for the London Lions tonight. Things have not just gone according to plan. Some wayward deliveries not helping their cause. Look at that. Goodness gracious. The wicket keeper too had absolutely no chance whatsoever. That was gifted runs here for the Daredevils by the Lions. Oh, that's a good looking shot. They're pushing for a second. And was he shot? It did seem like he was shot. He was struggling to get back into the crease. And the leg umpire had absolutely no question whatsoever. He lifts his finger up. Let's have a look at the replay once again. Just look at that. A very good throw. He thought he was going to make it easy. That was a brilliant throw right above the stumps. And exactly what you want from your fielders. Brilliant stuff there. And that run out, the throw, dismisses Robin back to the dressing room. He's gone for 13 of 10. The Daredevils 93 for 1. 93 for 2. Well, so there's a change in the batting lineup. Rahul Soni usually opens the batting for the Daredevils, comes into batter number 4 today. He's one of the top batters in the domestic circuit in the UAE. And the Daredevils as well. He can score a lot of runs when he gets going, I'll tell you. So a new position for him. Going to be interesting to see how he goes about it. Let's that through. There, Rahul Soni. Good delivery. That's a much better comeback here by Muzammil Azim Khan. He started off rather tentatively with a wide delivery down the leg side. Since then he's come back well. But the run out of the previous ball, goodness gracious, that was a magnificent throw from the boundary line. And caught the batter, short by a couple of yards. Block hole, this time again a quick single. Again, these two batters flirting with danger. They're trying to take those quick singles. It can be a very risky ploy under the circumstances. So 95 for 2, 8.4 overs. 2 more balls to go there in the 9th. Oh, that's a risky shot, I'll tell you. Had he missed that, that seemed like a straight delivery heading straight to the middle stump. And if Mohit Raghav had missed that, he would have been in a huge spot of bother. Got to be try and play straight with a straight bat. When the ball straight. This is an opportunity. The ball scoots up in the air, just falls short of the fielder. That was a short third fielder who came charging in to take that catch. Well, there's nothing much you could do, is it? This certainly does look like Mohit Raghav's night. He's been absolutely outstanding. The way he's been going about things, just falling short. And can he certainly make this day count? 9 overs done, 97 for 2. Oh, this time again it's going to be a wide delivery. Irfan Saghir Khan just introduced into the attack to bowl the 10th. Well, you just have to give them some time to get warmed up to the challenge here. The London Lions playing for the first time here at the ICCA Academy. This is going to be very interesting to say the least. Of how they challenge themselves in the tournament. Like to see them compete against some very good teams, some top teams in the UAE, such as the Daredevils, who have certainly been a team on the rise. Oh, good delivery this time, but that's once again very nicely played from Rahul Soni. This is what this man can do. He is somebody who is very technically sound. He can be extremely good with rotating the strike around, and mind you, when he decides to go for it, no boundary is too big for him. Very good player there. As he played, in fact, goodness gracious, once again, the wicket keeper asking the question. Mohit Raghav, he's played well, 45 of 34. 5 short of what would be a deserved half century. Can he get it tonight? So 99 on the board, 2 wickets down. Oh, he's thrown his arms at that. That's running away towards that point boundary. And he gets a boundary, Mohit Raghav. And what a way to bring the 100 up for your team. 103 for 2 now, the Daredevils. And it's come in 9.3 overs. Thanks to the skipper, Mohit Raghav, that man on your screen. 49 of 35. Approaching a much deserved half century. He's played a magnificent knock here tonight. So Irfan Sagir now under a bit of pressure. The first ball going for a wide. Now here his third ball been slashed away towards the point boundary. There's a fielder placed there in point. He comes down the track and one bounce towards the mid-on fielder, but that does not stop him from getting to a half century. Well played, Mohit Raghav. Brilliant stuff. 50 of 36 balls and a very, very good knock from the Daredevil skipper. Well, he certainly come today with a positive mindset, with a positive frame of mind. And he's going to make it count. He's going to make this form count. 50 of 36. Well done, skipper. Done a great job for your team. Oh, this is pulled off the back foot, but just falls short of the fielder at the deep at long off. Well, so we're just about the halfway stage of the game. The last 10 overs with 8 wickets in hand remains to be seen how much the Daredevils can get. He comes down the track, just falls short of that deep square leg fielder. Mohit Raghav will be glad that he didn't time that enough. Well, nevertheless, the first 10 overs have quite definitely belonged to the Daredevils. Brilliant stuff, 106 for 2 after 10. Well, so after the halfway stage, 106 for 2 now. And the last 10 overs remains to be seen how they go about it. They've got to double the score from here onwards with 8 wickets in hand. They need to get to the 215 run, 220 run mark if possible. Slower delivery back of the hand. And there was a good delivery, foxing the batter, outthinking the batter. And he landed in the right spot. It's not going to be easy with this weather, with the chill in the atmosphere, with the wind blowing. The hands, the fingers can get quite wobbly. Flicked off the pads nicely this time down to mid wicket. They pick up a single. Done quite well here. Tries to pull that on the occasion. Rahul Soni gets the bottom part of the bat. Slightly not looked his usual self since he's walked out to back. Maybe he does require a few balls to get a sighter in. But when he does, he certainly is a special talent, Rahul Soni. Comes down the track. Goodness gracious. Mohit Raghav came down the track and he was... I'm sure he must have had a moment where he thought the wicketkeeper was not going to throw the stumps down. Before he realized it, there was a cannonball coming back at him. Oh, that's nicely flicked, and it's gone over the head of the fine leg fielder. Mohit Raghav gets another boundary to end the 11th. And he's going through very, very nicely here for the Daredevils. Look at that shot. Too much of down the leg side. A bit of bounce, and he helped it on its way. 11 overs done, 114 for 2. What a shot. This is what we've been talking about. Rahul Soni. That is vintage Rahul Soni for you. Look at that. Short and wide. And full extension of the arms. To plate in control. Through that point region for a boundary. That was a magnificent shot by Rahul Soni. He was on a 9 now. Well, can that shot actually help him get on its way? He certainly is a confidence player. Oh, that would have been very, very close. It did seem to me that he was a bit short of the crease there, the skipper Mohit Raghav. And if had that been a direct hit, I felt that he would have been gone for all money. Well, he's mistimed it. But once again, it evades the fielder in the deep. The deep point fielder position. He had to run all the way down to deep third. But he had absolutely no chance. That ball went very fine, and Rahul Soni, in fact, it's Mohit Raghav, who's had a good day. He continues his merry way. And so does his luck as well. But take nothing away from him, Mohit Raghav. He's played extremely well. 61 of 42. But he's got to make sure that he goes on and makes a big one here for the Daredevils. Oh, it's in the air. And it's dropped. Goodness gracious. It's not going to get easier than that. It came straight onto him. But perhaps with the foot hitting on the ground, I think that was the captain, Naeem. With the ball hitting with his foot hitting the grass, he just could not hold on to it. This again played fine down to deep, fine for a single. So one more ball to go in the over. 11 runs coming off this Irfan Sagir second. The London Lions. Can they get a wicket here? They desperately need a breakthrough, and they need it now. Once again, good delivery. The right length, the right line. Yorker length. But a run to end the over. 12 runs come off Irfan Sagir's second over. 126 for 2 after 12. Starts off with a wide delivery. Ritik comes into the attack for the London Lions, bowling the 13th over. And he's bowling against two very good batters. The skipper Mohit Raghav along with Rahul Soni. Well, this is time it's swept. We're down to the long on for a single. Still plenty of batting to come. Shakir Haidru. So as I was saying, plenty of batting to come. Azharuddin Qureshi, Harun Gauss, Sumit Singh Hussain, Chetan Best. Well, this time it's played for a single. Down to mid wicket. Well, that's a very good shot. Very, very nicely played by Rahul Soni. He plays it into the gap and gets a 4. 134 for 2 after 13 overs. These two going through very nicely. Well, let's have a quick look at the batting scorecard. The two batters to get dismissed, Kiran Naidu, 10 of 9. And Robin Best, he run out for 14 of 11. So still plenty of batters to come. Abdul Aziz Ansari, Sumit Hussain, Shakir Haidru. So a lot of batting remaining for the Daredevils. So Rahan into the attack and starts off with a good Yorker, bowling his third over, 1 for 13 so far. He's bowled quite well here, Rohan. .135 for 2. 7 overs including this over. Plenty of time to get to the 200 run mark. Rahul Soni trying to hit that off the back foot, more towards the front of the wicket. He's got to try and target that square behind on the offside. There are no fielders in the deep. There is a long off, a long on, a deep mid wicket, a deep square leg and a deep point for Rahul Soni. Good delivery. That's a lot better. Just getting a hint of movement there, Mohammad Rohan. There's plenty of breeze across the ground and certainly he will get some good purchase. So 135 for 2. Good partnership between these two. 41 run stand. Come at a very crucial time here for the Daredevils. That's nicely played. Straight down to the sweeper cover for a single. So 2 more balls to go in the over. 136 for 2. It's been a good over so far by Rohan. He's just given away 2 runs of the first 4 balls. Keeping things nice and tight. Not trying to do anything fancy. Just trying to hit his lines, his lengths. And in the process, he is indeed getting a bit of seam movement as well. There you go. That is that movement we're talking about. Very good delivery. He's bowled extremely well here, Mohammad Rohan. Certainly asked the questions from the Daredevils batters. Last ball coming up on the 14th. Oh, Mohit Raghav trying to be a bit adventurous, trying to scoop that from outside off. He gets a single to end the over. 14 overs done. 137 for 2. So 15th over in progress, 137 for 2. Oh, down the leg side. Gonna be called. In fact, it's been given a no ball. Very interesting call there by the umpire. Maybe he did overstep. I think the umpire points to the field. Perhaps an extra field arranged, so an extra fielder outside the 30-yard circle. Well, now the deep third comes into the 30 yards and a deep mid-wicket goes back. So free hit coming up here. Oh, that's pulled. That's in the air. One bounce into the boundary ropes. Rahul Soni is now getting a move on. That was a magnificent shot. Look at that. Swiveling across and playing it into those big vacant spaces behind square. And he is now moved on to 21 of 17. 143 for 2. This has been a very good partnership. 49 runs between these two. Short and wide. And there's a fielder coming under it. And the catch has been taken. Well, this is a crucial wicket. And it is the big wicket of Rahul Soni who has to make the long walk back. Short outside off, short and wide. Playing across. And hits it up in the air. And the catch has been taken. So Rahul Soni falls after a decent 21 of 18 balls. A good catch there by Mukarram. And Muzammil picking up that wicket. And the Daredevils lose their third. It's 143 for 3.
143 for 3 then. In the 15th over. Good partnership was developing till that wicket fell. And now Abdul Aziz has joined his captain, who is playing a brilliant innings. A captain's knock, 67 of 50. And this is a very, very good score so far by the Daredevils. They just have to keep going. And they can definitely get that 190-200, which is on the cards. This one is pushed into the gap for a single. Mozammil is bowling his third over. 24 so far, and he's got that wicket of the previous delivery. Swing and a miss. It's on the line. No, from here it looked on the line, but as per the umpire, it is an extra delivery. And one more wide. 145 now for 3. It's getting really cold now in Dubai. The breeze has picked up. This time just slapping it on the ground and running for a quick single. Mohit now has to bat this innings right through. 68 of 51 deliveries. He's playing a captain's knock, and he has to be assisted by his partners, who need to just rotate the strike and give him as much a strike as possible. This is in the air, but it's eluded the wicketkeeper. The outside edge flies through first slip, and it goes for a boundary. Streaky shot, but the result, the best. 150 comes up of the Daredevil innings. And this is a very, very good performance by them after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. There you see, thick outside edge, flies through slips, and it crashes into the boundary boards. This one came in, but I think that's an inside edge. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. And yes, it is. So one more to the total, and that's the end of the 15th over. So after 15 overs, 151 for 3 are the Daredevils. So the last 5 overs coming up. 151 for 3 after 15. A very healthy run rate of over 10 runs an over. And the captain comes on to bowl his third over. Flighting this one. This is in the air. And straight to the fielder. One more to the total. 152, which brings the captain back on strike. So it's one captain to the other now. Oh, this one is short and it's pulled into the air. There is a fielder coming under it. And he takes that catch. So Mohit Raghav has to make the walk long back. And he's played a captain's innings, but finally he has succumbed. And this is a good catch taken in the deep. And Mohit Raghav caught Mukarram, bowled Mohammad Naeem for 68 of 52 deliveries, 6 fours and 2 sixes. What a knock. Take a bow, Mohit Raghav. Well played as he walks back to the pavilion with his team in a good position. 152 for 4. And a big applause from his teammates as he walks back to the pavilion. Captain's knock today by Mohit. Aryansh is the new batsman who's walking in. So relatively 2 new batsmen at the crease. And can the London Lions use this to put their brakes on the batting, the scoring in fact, of the Daredevils? Still 5 more overs to go. And the Daredevils should not drop their guard, even though they have lost their captain. Once again, nice flighted delivery. Looking to go back for the second, and a good running between the wickets. 2 is completed. Keep the scoreboard moving. Don't get into a shell with the fall of a wicket. That must be the talk in the dressing room to all the players coming in. Once again, cut away, but single to Aziz. .155 now for 4. It's been a good over so far with that wicket. This is just pushed into the leg side. They're looking for 2, but this time it will not be possible. The fielder is already on the ball. Just a single, 1 more to the total. 156 now for 4. The captain has bowled a good spell, 20 so far. And he's going to complete his 3rd over, which means an economy of overs around 6, which is very good in this kind of format. Slapped through the covers, but there is a fielder there at the deep. And that will result in a single, end of the over. 6 coming off it. And after 16 overs, the Daredevils are 157 for 4. .157 for 4 now. 4 overs to go in the Daredevil innings. And they really need to move on now. They still have 6 wickets remaining. Mohammad to continue his last over of his spell. He's given away 16 runs and taken a wicket. So another very economic spell from Mohammad. Aryansh has played this in the air, and Mohammad takes it on the second bounce. And another wicket falls. So Daredevils losing their way a little bit after their captain falls. Once again pulled, but hits the top of the bat and scoops up in the air. Mohammad makes a bit of a hash of it, but in the end takes it on the second attempt. And Aryansh is walking back to the pavilion. 157 now for 5. The last wicket to fall, Aryansh walking back to the pavilion for a mere 4 runs. Shakir is the new batsman in. Abdul Aziz is on the non-strikers end at 8. 157 for 5, and suddenly the London Lions are clawing their way back into this game. Can they restrict the Daredevils below 180? That's going to be a good fight back, considering the fact that the Daredevils were on top. Good delivery, slower delivery, and right on the money. Just a single. They won't mind the singles being taken, so long as the boundaries are cut off. And Daredevils really now need to put the foot on the accelerator They've got 5 wickets in hand. Somebody has to play the long handle. They can't let the momentum slip away. Played outside off towards the leg side. Fielder coming under it. The boundaries have dried up after Mohit's departure. And the scoreboard is also now moving in a trickle. Singles all the way. No major shots hit. And that's what happens when a set batsman falls. That's why they say when you're in it, make sure that you finish it. Looking for a single. Bit of a fumble. And the single is taken finally. So one more to the total. 160 now for 5. We are in over number 17. So 3 overs after this. And let's see what the Daredevils end up with. Mohammad, last over of his spell. Very economical spell. 19 so far. And he's got 2 wickets in his name. Once again, this is in the air. And this will crash into the boundary for 4. So a much needed boundary as far as the Daredevils are concerned. The runs had dried up. Here you see the replay. He has hit this one over the slips. No chance for the third man is in the circle. So it's over his head and it's gone into the boundary for 4. So Aziz got to 13. 164 now for 5. Oh, this one trying to open the face again, but misses the line completely and the wicketkeeper collects. No damage done. 7 came off that over and it's 164 for 5 after 17. $164 for 5. 45 minutes past the hour of 10. 40 minutes. And it's a lovely cold evening here in Dubai with breeze blowing across the ground. Sohan bowling his 3rd over. This is hit hard but down the ground. And there is a fielder to cut that. So the boundary riders are placed in the right position. This is pulled across. This will race away to the fence. So Aziz is trying to now change the course. Played behind square and into the fence for 4. So good sensible cricket. He's seeing where the gaps are and playing that towards those gaps. 169 for 5. And this one is slap bang down the ground. And this will go for another boundary. So really, the Daredevils are now putting a foot on the accelerator. And Abdul Aziz has decided that it's time to move on now. 21 of 10. Fantastic strike rate. And suddenly, the runs have again started flowing. Once again, lot of room to hit that shot, but did not connect well. Nevertheless, a single. This has been a good over so far for the Daredevils. Already 10 coming off it. Shakir needs to rotate the strike and give it to his partner who's hitting the ball well. He's also played this in the air. Has it got the distance? No, it just falls short. And a single results. No damage done. 175 now for 5. Very much on course to get 190. Or in fact, even 200. This is slap bang. This is in the air. But once again, falls short of the boundary fielder. One more run results. This has been a good over for the Daredevils. 12 coming off it. And after 18 overs, the Daredevils are 176 for 5. (176 for 5). 2 more overs to go for the Daredevil innings. And Mozammil comes to bowl his last over of his spell. 31 so far in his 3 overs. He's been expensive and he's not got any wickets to his name. Abdul Aziz, the man who's done bulk of the scoring so far, is on strike. There is a big nick. They're shouting, but the umpire is not interested. Nevertheless, it's a dot delivery. I guess to distract the batsman not to take a single. The usual tactics of the wicketkeeper and the bowler. 176 for 5. Oh, this time is hit straight down the ground. And these are some very, very good shots being played by Aziz. And the good part is that he's playing them straight down the ground. He's getting the elevation and the timing perfectly, and he's bisecting those fielders. With that boundary, the Daredevils are now at 180. Well on course to get 200. And as we saw in the last game, 200 was a winning total on this pitch. This one once again, but this time it will go straight to the fielder. One more to the total. 181 now. Aziz has moved on nicely to 28 now of 15 deliveries. Shakir is on 4. He just needs to rotate the strike and give it to his batting partner, Abdul Aziz. This is a full toss, pulled away, and this will go into the fence for 4. So a bad delivery by Mozammil, and Shakir has taken full advantage of that delivery. Good height the ball came into and is whacked straight in front of square for 4. So this is a good partnership developing. 28 now. Run rate is around 10 runs and over, which is a very, very healthy one. Can they finish with a flourish? Once again, pulled nicely from the off. But there is protection in the deep. And 186 for 5. Last ball of the penultimate over coming up. This has been a good over again for the batting side. Once again slapped. They want to go for a second. They call for a second, and this is good running between the wickets. And they complete the second. So 12 coming off that over. And after 19, it is 188 for 5 with Abdul Aziz on 30. Sohan is going to bowl the last over of the Daredevils innings. And this is in the air. This is played beautifully. And that's gone for a boundary. So a good start to the final over. Bending in one knee and just playing, flaring that over the head of covers. for a boundary. Trying to appeal for a stumping, but the batsman's back leg was very much in the crease. 92 in fact for 5. This time not connecting, hits the pad, but this skill scamper for a single. Leg buys will be called. One more to the total and one more to the extras. 193 now for 5. Can they get that elusive 200? One big hit will solve the problem. Once again, as I say it, it's gone straight back, bang. Oh, what a try by the fielder. But in the end, the ball wins and it's gone for a 6. Very, very good effort from the fielder in the deep. He timed his jump to perfection, but could not hold on to the ball. It just eluded him, touching his fingertips. But that will go down into the books as a 6. 199, there we go. They're calling for a 2. And they will get 2 easily. And that's the 200 of the Daredevil innings. Well done, guys. Both the matches now have gone to a first innings score of over 200. Very, very good performance by the Daredevils. Last ball of the innings coming up. Once again, this is slap bang straight over. No need to run for those. And what a way to finish. Abdul Aziz has played a cameo. 38 of 18. And he has powered his team to 207 in their allotted 20 overs. And what a batting performance by the Daredevils after winning the toss and deciding to bat, led by their captain Mohit Raghav, and then finished in style by Abdul Aziz, 44 of 19. He's really given the finishing touches to an excellent batting display. London Lions will have their work cut out when they come out to chase this. Let's look at the scorecard. Mohit Raghav, 68 by the captain of 52 deliveries. Kiran Naidu, Cotton Bowl Mohammad for 10 of 9. Robin Bisht run out for 14. Rahul Soni, Kot Mukarram, bowled Mozammil for 21. Abdul Aziz Ansari finally not out, 44 of 19. What an innings. Ayan Sharma, Cotton Bowl Mohammad for 4. And Shakir Pokelit has given him good company on 13 not out. 33 extras. This is really unacceptable as far as the bowling is concerned. 33 extras. Let's look at the bowling card. Not much to talk about except for the fact that Mohammad Rohan, 4 overs, 23 for 2 wickets, economy of 5.75. Mohammad Naeem, the captain, also chipping in with a wicket and 21 runs in his 3 overs. Rest of the batsmen have all gone for over 10 runs and over. Ritik Bhatia had bowled just 1 over for 8. Fall of wickets. 5 wickets fell in that innings. And 207, here are the wickets. And the highlights package. Some lovely shots played by Mohit. And this one by Kiran, right up in the air. And it was caught by the bowler. Mohit continued in his merry way. And this is the run out. Yes, it is. Good batting, hitting the ball to all parts of the park. And in the end, he was caught. Some aerial shots. And this fumble from the bowler. But on the second attempt, he got that wicket. And then Abdul Aziz in the end, playing a cameo with a strike rate of around 200. What a batting display by the Daredevils. So the target for the London Lions is 208. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the chase.
Yeah, good evening and welcome back. We're just about to start the second innings of the chase of the London Lions. A very good score being posted here by the Daredevils. 207 and 208 runs required for victory. Well, I've been joined here in the com box by Mrs. Cyrus. Cyrus, welcome back to the com box. Good game ahead.
Yes, a very, very good game ahead. 208 is the target. The first game also went with a target of 201. So this is even better. Both the batsmen, the openers walking out. The London Lions have their work cut out now. And the start is going to be really, really crucial. The power play, the first 6 overs. You really want to have a good start because you have a tall task ahead of you. And your asking rate is over 10 runs and over. So let's see how they're going to play this. Both the London Lion batsmen, the openers, have walked into the centre. And both the openers, Haider Zohaib and Naeem Mohammad, the captain. So both the captains of both the teams are opening the innings and setting a precedent, an example to their teammates that they will lead from the front. Mohit Raghav opened the batting, is now opening the bowling for the Daredevils. So really, a good leadership quality is when your captain leads from the front. And that's what is happening. 208 is the target. 10.4 runs required. We are all in readiness for the chase. Mohit Raghav with the first ball to Zohaib. Here we go. This one is tapped nicely into the gap, but there is a fielder there. And the third man boundary rider is... And there is one boundary rider on the offside towards the boundary. So the third man is coming into the circle now. Field adjustments being made. Zohaib has opened his account. And now the captain, Mohammad Naeem, for the London Lions to face the captain of the Daredevils. Leaves it at the last moment and allows that ball to go to the wicketkeeper. 207 is definitely a very, very good score on this pitch after winning the toss and batting first. And there it is. Straight back to the bowler. And Mohit strikes in his first over. And that's the end of the captain, Naeem. Checked his shot, but it was too late. And in the end, gives a straightforward catch to the bowler on his follow-through, picks up. And a very, very early wicket as far as London Lions are concerned. They're rocked back. And their captain walks back without troubling the scorers. Caught and bowled Mohit Raghav for naught. And the London Lions are 1 for 1. So a wicket in the first over for Mohit. Abdul is the new batsman. The wind taking the ball a little bit away, and that's an extra. So one more to the total, which now reads at 2. London Lions have been rocked early with that early wicket. This time trying to find the gap, but not beating the fielder in gully and point. The gully fielder is also inside the circle. So the batsman was trying to bisect that. Abdul Rahman. Once again playing back to the same fielder, but can't pierce that infield, and results in another dot ball. So good start by Mohit. He's not given away any freebies, and he's got an early wicket also. This is in the air and straight to the gully fielder. This third time lucky. The previous 2 deliveries also went to him, but down the ground. This time it's popped in the air and taken nicely. So the second wicket falls, and that of Abdul, and the London Lions are already rocked back. Caught Ayansh, bowled Mohit for no score, and it's 2 for 2. Rahul Khanna is the new batsman, walking in with his team in a complete disarray. 2 for 2 now. And Mohit has bowled the perfect first over, just given away 2 runs and taken 2 wickets. Some field placements being made. Afridi Shakir Aziz is the bowler. Oh, this time very lucky. Good delivery by Afridi. Late swing in. And the batsman tried to heave it. Lucky he got an inside edge. And the pressure right on the Lions. The asking rate is slowly creeping up, already at 11 runs an over almost. And if they don't get some good overs in, that asking rate will race away to 13, 14, and that's going to be the issue. This is opened nicely, but straight to the fielder. No run. The dot balls are creating pressure, especially when you're chasing such a big target of 208. And you've already lost both your openers for just 2 runs. This is tucked away off his hips, pulling his hand off and just hitting it with one blade. 1 more to the total now, 3 for 2. Both those wickets came in the first over of the bowling of Mohit Raghav. Shakir Aziz has started on the front foot, nicely bowling well. Good pace. And they're not giving any room to the London line batsmen to try and free their arms. Oh, this one nipped in very sharply. He's hit the batsman in a little bit of an awkward position. That must have stung, and it's a little cold. So once that ball hits you, there you see a sharp in-swinger. You should not neglect that because that can really pain later. But that was a very sharp in-swinger from Shakir. This time, once again, the same delivery. Looking for a single. The non-striker was almost halfway down the pitch. They can't afford one more wicket at this stage. They are in a rebuilding position and they really need to start looking at some boundaries in this power play, because otherwise they're not doing their run rate any good whatsoever. This one is flared through the covers, and this will race away to the boundary. Yes, it is. So a much needed boundary at the end, and 2 overs have gone, and the score is at 7 for 2. Look at that shot again. Beautiful timing, racing down the carpet and into the fence for 4. That is a dropped catch, and the captain not looking very happy. Those are regulation chances and need to be taken. He tried to go over the infield, didn't get the elevation. Let's look at the replay. There you can see right down the throat of the fielder, and he makes a hash out of it. This time it's cut ferociously into the gap through the point region for 4. You have to cash on to the deliveries that are there to be hit, and you must not miss the bad ball. And that was the first bad delivery bowled by Mohit, where he gave a lot of width to the batsman, and the batsman has gleefully accepted. 11 now for 2. This time he brings one in, but it's still a sharp turn. But the batsmen tuck it round the corner for a single. One more to the total now. 12 for 2. We are in over number 3. And Mohit Raghav is bowling his second over. 2 for 7. Oh, this one maybe just hitting him outside the line. It was a slow full toss. Batsman had already anticipated the shot and hits him on the pad just outside the line. And very lucky to survive that. 13 for 2. Once again, right on the money, not giving away any width whatsoever. And so far, the Daredevils have come out with a very, very positive frame, considering that they have the runs on board 207 is what they scored. And they are really looking strong and clinical in making sure that they save the target and not allow the opposition to overcome that. Trying to push that one. Good football skills. Lovely football skills by Kiran Naidu. And that's the end of the third over. 3 overs gone, and the London Lions are 13 for 2. Shakir Aziz to bowl his second over. First over went for 5. And the fourth of the innings. Oh, once again, trying to hit that, but gets a thick inside edge. And really, Shakir is asking all the questions as far as the bowling is concerned. And really good to see him working up some good pace, but making sure that the line and length is immaculate. In swinging, delivery, but played with merit. One more to the total, now 15 for 2. It's been a quiet start by the London Lions. Oh, this one also came in very sharply, tucking the batsman, who had to hop and make sure the ball hits the ground. So this is some very good pace bowling by Shakir Aziz. He's mixing it up nicely. One goes the other way, the other one comes in. And that's put a bit of a dilemma to the passengers and the batsmen that are on the crease. This one is pulled nicely. And this is gone. Look at that shot. Pulled. It was a bouncer, but it short delivery and was pulled beautifully by Rahul. And finally, the first shot of authority being played by the London Lions. 21 for 2 now. We are in over number 4. Zohaib is on 8. Rahul is on 11. New partnership being developed between both the batsmen. But how long will it last is what is to be seen, because of the fact that the asking rate has now gone up to 11.5 runs and over. So they finally found the ball, and play will resume soon. This is played down the ground, but the fielders are in the circle, so no chance of a single. Dot delivery. 21 for 2 now. Once again coming in sharply. Good bowling by Shakir, end of the over. So 8 came off it. After 4 overs, the London Lions 21 for 2. Twenty-one for 2 then, after 4 overs. Mohit Raghav is continuing. Third over of his spell. So far been very, very economical and the pick of the bowlers. He's got both the wickets to his name. And just a mere 7 in his 2 overs. Zohaib to face him. Once again, in swinger, beating the batsman. And really runs are very, very hard to come by for the London Lions. They are going at 5 runs and over. And the required rate is almost close to 12 runs and over. Punching off the back foot, but straight to the fielder. No damage done. 21 for 2 now still. Look at the level of breeze that's falling. Really blowing across the ground. And that's assisting the bowlers. There is an appeal, but the umpire has not moved. And a leg bye has been signalled. Maybe it's just outside the line. Let's have a look at the replay. Yes, it is slightly outside the line. And the benefit has gone in favour of the batsman. (22) now. Once again trying to look for a single. Sent back quickly. The fielder was on the ball in a flash. No run results and another dot ball. Excellent bowling by the captain. He's already made his mark in the batting. And now already 2 wickets in his third over. So 22 for 2 now in the 5th over. Here's Mohit Raghav. This one is pulled nicely and this will run away to the fence for 4. So good batting by Rahul Khanna. He's pulled it over in front of square, in fact, over the fielder's head and crashing into the boundary boards for 4. With that, Rahul moves on to 15. Played it watchfully. End of the 5 overs, and the London Lions are 26 for 2.
Well, so 6th over in progress. And an opportunity of a run out. Rahul Soni behind the stumps missed that throw that comes in. And had he done that, he would have been gone for all money there on that occasion. Goodness gracious. Both these batters, Rahul Khan and Zohaib, having a good partnership going in after the fall of those 2 early wickets. So a couple of opportunities going down, not being taken here by the Daredevils. A catch getting dropped early on. Oh, was there an edge? Yes, there was. Well, that outside edge, the sound of the bat hitting the ball was very loud and clear. So Rahul takes that long walk back. He's gone for 15. Look at that, a very good delivery. Angling it across the right hand. Shakir Aziz Afridi gets a breakthrough. So the Lions are in a spot of bother. 3 wickets down, 27 runs on the board. Alright, so the new batter is Hardik, and straight away makes a big flash at that and gets a boundary on the very first ball he faces. Shakir Aziz Afridi, a bit too wide, and that was hit really, really hard. There's no fielders there in the deep at the boundary line, and gets a boundary there. So Hrithik starts off with a boundary of the very first ball he faces. 31 for 3, 5.3 overs. Once again, he goes hard down the ground. He gets the gap, pierces the field, and consecutive boundaries here for Hrithik. He started off brilliantly here, making sure that he puts the pressure on the bowler straight away. Great shot from Hrithik Bhatia. Look at that. Oh, the field at mid-off had no chance. That was hit really, really hard. Now, Hrithik Bhatia is going at a rate of 400 strike rate. Fantastic stuff, to say the least. But he needs to make a big one here. Huge score. The rate required is touching 12.3. Oh, this is in the air. Where's this gone? Once again, he goes for a boundary. So consecutive boundaries here for Hrithik. 3 consecutive on the trot since the fall of that wicket. Oh, goodness. Shakir Aziz Afridi this time digging the ball a bit too short. And he has been taken to the cleaners now. Ritik Bhatia, 3 balls. And he's got 3 boundaries. Outstanding batting here. Can he be 4 off 4 here? Last ball of the 6th. Oh, has he got a bit of glove there? But I think he perhaps may have got some shoulder along the way. Asking for a wide there. So 6 overs done. London Lions 39 for 3. Well, so Harjinder Singh has been introduced into the attack. Nicely bowled there, good line, good length. This is what Harjinder Singh can give you. He bowls some very steady lines and lengths. Known as a local Zakhir Khan, Harjinder Singh. So the London Lions still require another 168 for victory. And just 13.5 overs to go. The rate required is climbing pretty fast. The 3 boundaries in the previous over will certainly have helped him. Oh, that's a good looking shot. Just wide of that fielder, Ritik Bhatia. Well, he's come here with a plan, I'll tell you. This is some magnificent hitting by Ritik Bhatia. Scored 5 boundaries of the 4 balls he faces. What a knock this is. Just wide of that sweeper cover fielder. Very, very good batting this is by Ritik. Well, can he get another boundary here? Is he gonna get one here now? Oh, once again, this time he goes over point. And it's gone all the way. Ritik Bhatia has brought up the 50 of the London Lions in style. Look at that for a shot. Oh, foot away from the line. And magnificently strikes it over the cover region for a 6. What hitting this is turning out to be. He's going at a strike rate of close to 400. 50 for 3, the London Lions. Well, this is some outrageous hitting. Ritik Bhatia, from the moment he's walked out to bat from ball 1, he's gone bang bang. Well, he tried to go after that again. He's got to be careful. You cannot hit every ball out of the ground. You have to respect the good deliveries. The bad balls will come a long way. But when you can hit the ball that way, why play a loose shot and get out? Perhaps try and make the maximum use of the form, the conditions, your momentum that you have on your way to make a good score for your team. 50 for 3, the London Lions. He goes over. Where's this gone? And that's gone all the way right behind us here in the comm box. And I was running for cover. Magnificent hitting here by Ritik Bhatia. Oh, look at that for a shot. Magnificent hitting. Goodness gracious, this is just outrageous batting Ritik Bhatia has moved on to 28 in double time. Fantastic stuff. And Harjinder Singh has been taken to the cleaners. Usually somebody the Daredevils really look forward to. He has been taken apart. 17 runs of this over. 2 sixers and a boundary to come up with. He's still not done. One more ball to go. Which part of the ground is this ball going to disappear? Take a guess. Take a guess. Well, I'd say he's going to go downtown. Let's have a look at that. Last ball. And in fact, he goes square. And it's gone all the way. What magnificent batting. Class. Class personified from Ritik Bhatia. He moves on to 34 now. And an expensive over comes to an end. 23 runs of Harjinder Singh's first over. The Lions 62 for 3. So, well, let's have a look at the last over once again. Look at that. This was the first one. Just knocked around for a single, and then it was the Bhatia show. Look at that. The first one, beautiful square drive just wide of the fielder. This one was squarer, straight past the cover fielder. This one, we're going back live again now. Ritik Bhatia, he's been in murderous form. A couple of, in fact, 3 sixers and a boundary. Well, where's this gone? Oh, goodness gracious, that's hit the school building on the schoolyard. This time, it is Zuhaib who joins the party. Brilliant stuff, fantastic stuff. Zuhaib 16 of 17. And he gets a dot ball. Finally, the dot balls at this stage are like magic at this stage. Sumit has been introduced into the attack. 6 runs of the first 3 balls. Oh, that's a no ball. And he's pulled it in front of square. That's gone all the way. Another maximum. So runs are coming thick and fast here for the London Lions, and they've been unstoppable tonight. In the last couple of overs, they've been magnificent. 68 for 3. One more delivery to go. In fact, beg your pardon, 3 more deliveries to go in the over. In fact, that's a no ball being given as well. So 3 more deliveries, 7 runs coming off that previous ball. Free hit coming up and a good delivery. Yorkerland this time. So Zuhaib joins the party along with that as well. 22 of 20 balls. Ritik 34 of 9. A partnership of 48 already in no time. This is a magnificent period of play for the London Lions. Certainly making the announcement of their arrival here at the Arabian Cricket League 2024. One more ball to go in the over. 76 for 3. 14 runs coming off Sumit's over so far. Plays it with soft hands. Down towards the deep third for a single to end the over. So another big over coming up. The last couple of overs, they bought the required rate from 12.5 down to 10.92. Great stuff. 8 overs done. And a 50-run partnership between these two has come up. Brilliant batting by these two. 77 for 3 after 8. Well, this is played down to the sweeper cover. Quick single. Well, what a partnership this has turned out to be. 50 run stand, 51 runs between Zohaib and Hrithik. They've been outstanding, simply brilliant, simply fantastic. Well, Zohaib now, they say that when you have a partner with you who's going hammer and tons, it can rub on the other one as well. And certainly since Hrithik's come out to bat, Zohaib too has begun to press the accelerator down. Are we in for an exciting finish here? Are we in for a special game? The London Lions have certainly made their mark here tonight for this game. Flighter, a good delivery, Yorker length. Fuller one from Aziz Ansari on that occasion. And a good take there by Rahul Soni as well behind the stumps. So 2 more balls to win the 9th. 79 for 3. Well, he's gone just wide of the cover field, the sweeper cover. The fielder there in the deep had absolutely no chance whatsoever. Well, Aziz Ansari pitching it a bit too short. But you can't bowl that length to a batter like Hrithik Bhatia. He is in magnificent form. He is on a zone of his own, to say the least. And he's just been murderous when it comes to that outside of the off stump. 40 runs of 13 balls. Goodness gracious, this is some hitting, I'll tell you. Well, tries to sweep that. Maybe it's going to be called a leg bye. Let's wait for the umpire's call. And in fact, the umpire's given it runs. So 9 overs done, 84 for 3. Well, there's an opportunity. Just wide of the field on that occasion. They're thinking of a second. Yes, so this has been a very, very good period of play for the London Lions. And there you go. These mistakes now creating errors being forced by the Daredevils. So free hit coming up. He's bowled 4 very good balls, Sumit Gauri. Unfortunately, overstepping on that occasion. So Zuhaib now standing very deep in his crease. Oh, he's gone. He's gone all the way. He's got all of it. Ice cream and a cherry on the top. What a shot. Brilliantly played by Zuhaib. He moves on to 32 now. This is turning out to be a magnificent partnership. 96 for 3. And a few overs ago, 3-4 overs ago, we felt like the Daredevils were right on top. Well, I'd say now the game is very much in the balance. 96 for 3. Last ball coming up. Goodness gracious. This is turning out to be a humdinger of a game now. Well, I think he's made his crease safely. And in fact, the umpire's gone upstairs. Very, very interesting. Just look at the replay once again. Well, I've been joined here in the com box by Cyrus. Cyrus, game is in interesting spot. What do you think? Do you think that's a run out?
Yes, we're looking at the frame now. And no, he has made his ground. He has made his ground. But yes, we are in for a cracker. These two batsmen have really turned the game upside down. 98 for 3 now at the halfway stage. And they're right up there. 11 runs is the required rate. They're almost at 10. So not much to choose. But yes, these two have to keep going. 71 partnership between these two. And the Daredevils have been rattled a bit after what seems to be... They were coasting at one point of time. But Zoeb and Ritik... One Ritik is doing well at the box office. And the other one is doing very well on the ground. So the name Ritik is definitely creating a mark. So Abdulaziz, 1 over for 7. Can he stem the flow of runs? Or reverse sweep into the gap, but the fielder was there. What a partnership this has been. 110 required of the last 10 overs. Very much in the balance now. 7 wickets in hand. Good bowling by Abdulaziz. Flighting that delivery. This is in the air. Oh, man. Shakir was right underneath that delivery and completely missed that. And the ball has hit him on the face. Lucky there are no injuries, and then that's trickled over to the boundary. So fortune favors the brave. And another boundary. So the runs are flowing. Ritik now too short of his half century. And what an innings he's played. Both these batsmen have really taken the attack to the bowlers. A big shout for LBW, but the umpire has signalled a leg by. One more to the total. $103 now. Quick call for a single. And the run is taken. 104 now for 3. What a game on our hands. This is in the air but into the gap. And this is running away to the boundary. And another. Doesn't matter how they come, so long as they come. And Ritik has made his half century. End of the over, 11 overs up, 108 for 3. $108 for 3 now. Still another 100 required. And Shazeb. This is in the air. Oh, just falls short. Hurried on to the batsman. And lucky that it fell short of the fielder of his own bowling. This is hit over the fielder. And they come back for 2. So good running between the wickets. And this partnership is just flourishing now. 83. These two have added. And they've really complemented each other. The current run rate is at 9.71. The required is at 11. Not much of a difference. But they need to carry on. This is straight back past the bowler. Fielded in the circle. Nelson now for 311. Zohaib moves on to 38. Ritik back on strike. And there's the wicket. That's the wicket that they're looking at. And Shazeb gets the main breakthrough. And finally, a wicket has fallen. Right in the block hole, trying to squeeze that out into the air. And a well-made 52 by Ritik. And he walks back to the pavilion. $111 now for 4. And Ritik walks back for a well-made 52. Jitendra is the new batsman in. 111 for 4 now. So the partnership finally broken by Shazeb. And he has given the breakthrough, a much needed breakthrough for the Daredevils. A wide delivery. He's bending his back and generating pace, but that one was slightly wavered down the leg side. And the umpires will not spare anything that is down the leg side. One more to extras, one more to the total. 112 now for 4. Can the Daredevil squeeze in one more wicket? Oh, this one going the other way. Beating the batsman. This is a very good pace bowling by Shazib. He bowled a brilliant delivery to get rid of Ritik right on the block hole. And Ritik could not keep that down, trying to squeeze that out and got caught. Oh, this one again beautifully bowled. The away swinger. What an over by Shazib. A wicket and 4 runs. And the London Lions are at 112 for 4 after 12. Abdul Aziz to bowl his third over. 112 for 4. And now they need to just put the pressure back onto the batting side. This one is played in the air. One bounce and that's going into the fence for 4. So Sohaib is going to continue where Ritik left. Beautifully played into the vacant gap for a boundary. He moves on to 42. And the London Lions still trying to make a match of this. 116 for 4 now. Once again flighting that delivery. But this time straight to the fielder. One more to the total. 117 now for 4. Very close to cut. Lucky that the ball did not elude the bat. Otherwise that would have been crashing onto the stumps. Trying to drive, missing the ball. The wicketkeeper collects another dot ball. So the dot balls will get the run rate going up now. 12.4. Waiting for that one to come down. Flighted delivery. Pushing it to the leg side. Trying to look for 2. Good call by the non-striker and they have gone for 2 runs. So 128 came off that over. And after 13 overs, the London Lions are 120 for 4. Shazib has come back into to bowl his second over. Of course, he was the partnership breaker in the previous over, getting rid of Ritik, who made a well-made half-century. And his partnership of Zohaib has kept this game alive. But slowly, the Daredevils are creeping now with that fall of the wicket. Oh, this one has missed everyone and gone to the fence. Very lucky. But runs are runs. Leg by signaled by the umpire. And very, very valuable 4 runs. 125 now for 4. Zohaib moves on to 45. He has no option but to go after the bowling. Good ball right in the block hole, but dug out nicely. Looking for 2 now. The throw is coming in. And the batsmen have made their ground. So, frustration for the bowler. The throw was wayward. Had it been on the stumps, the batsman would have been short. These are small errors that sometimes cost you the game. It was away from the stumps. There you see the desperate dive from the batsman. He's well in ground now when the bails come off. So, no damage done. 125 for 4. Oh, this one is played beautifully. Just falls short of the fielder. On the bounce. Both these batsmen living dangerously now. But they have no option but to use the long handle. The run rate is now creeping up to 13 runs and over. 80 is required. Oh, this one is plumb. Yes, it is. And Shazib has turned this game around for the Daredevils, getting his second wicket. And this was right on the money. And plumb in front. And the umpire obliges by lifting that dreaded finger. And Jitendra now going back without much on his name. LBW Shazib for 2, and it's 128 for 5. $128 for 5. Mukarram is the new batsman in. Oh, he's trying to punch that off. And that is the end of the 14th over. Another wicket for Shazib. 2 for 8 in his 2 overs. And it's 128 for 5 after 14. Abdulaziz comes back to bowl his final over of his spell. Zoeb is on 48. The asking rate has climbed over 13 runs an over now. Really, Zoeb has no option now but to go after the bowling. This is once again in the air, but falling in between the two fielders. And really, once again, sloppy fielding. The ball has gone past the boundary line for a boundary. And Zoeb is still giving a fight. So long as he's there, the London Lions will have hope. And that's his half century of 39 deliveries. He's played a very responsible knock. And it's kept his team's hopes alive. And this time, he is bold. So, trying to up the ante and making sure that the ball reaches the fence. He's missed that line completely. And once again, a crucial breakthrough just at the time when things were once again looking positive. And they lose another very, very critical batsman. So, Zoeb, after making a half century, is walking back to the pavilion. And now, of course, the Daredevils will breathe a sigh of relief. 132 for 6. Mohammad is the new batsman in. So 2 new batsmen at the crease. And really now the Daredevils have got a good grip on this game. Oh, what a beauty. Completely foxing Mohammad, and it's 2 in 2 for Abdulaziz. He's on a hat-trick. The flighted delivery trying to induce the drive has beaten the batsman all ends up. And in the end, trying to play back of length, he's been bowled. And now Mohammad walking back without troubling the scorers. And the writing is on the wall now for London Lions, 132 for 7. What a bowler. Abdulaziz using the flight. There you see. This is the fall of Shoaib's wicket. Here are the 2 wickets. Going for the heave. Completely beaten. And here's the hat-trick ball. This is in the air. And he gets the hat-trick. Abdulaziz. What a player. A hat-trick. Is this the first that we have seen at the Arabian Cricket League? Fantastic. Fantastic. Take a bow. Once again inducing the drive in the air. And look at that fielder. What a catch. That's what commitment on the field. And this is a hat-trick. One more bites the dust. Irfan Sagir goes back without troubling the scorers. And it's now 132 for 8. What an over this has been by Abdul Aziz. Really turned the game on its head. He has. Let's look at the wickets now. This is the first one. Bowled. Trying to make a mighty heave. The second one. Trying to play across the line. And the third one. Trying to flick that over. But that catch. And that's how you support your bowler. By some excellent ground fielding. And that last catch is a big, big example. First he broke the partnership and now he made sure that his teammate got a hat-trick. Well done, Shazib. Good fielding. Very, very good fielding. Here's Abdul Aziz. Oh, the batsman didn't have much clue about that. What an over. An over that has really sealed the hopes of London Lions crossing the line. 132 for 8 after 15 with 5 more to go.
Well, so 132 for 8, the London Lions. What a turnaround in the last 5 overs for the Daredevils. At one stage, they were running away with the game, the Lions. And then that over from Aziz Ansari completely once again changed the complexion of the game. Well, a run-out opportunity on that occasion. This is a magnificent display of courage here by the Daredevils. At one stage you felt like the game was slipping away from them. But that over from Aziz Ansari was truly magnificent. A hat-trick. Perhaps the first hat-trick of the ICCA Academy 2024 Season 2. Fantastic stuff. 3 wickets in the last over. So here you go. Shazib Khan, 2 for 9 so far. He's bowled brilliantly as well. And he's bowled him. Make that 3 for 9. Make that 3 for 9. Muzammil had absolutely no answer for that toe-crushing Yorker from Shazib Khan. Just look at that. Swinging into him. And the timbers been all over. Knocked out of the park. Shazib Khan picks up his third. So, Irfan Saghir departs for a first ball duck. Well, the Lions are now on the verge of demise. It's 133 for 9. Well, it truly has been an outstanding performance on the field and also with the bat by the men in blue. Shazib Khan, 3 for 9. Can he finish things off? Well, tried on that occasion. Gets a single straight away, Sohan. Off the mark. He's still got 3 more balls in the over. I'd like to see him try and hit those timber again. Try to hit those block holes. Goodness gracious. 4 wickets have fallen in the last 9 deliveries. That is how outstanding the Daredevils have been. 134 for 9. It's just 74 runs shy of victory, and that definitely is perhaps out of the window at this stage. The question here is now with if Mukarram and Sohan can perhaps try and face the next 4 overs. Get some batting practice, to say the least. That's got hard at that. Gets the bottom part of the bat down to deep third. So 135 for 9. It's a good little contest here going between these two. Between Shazib Khan and Ansari, on the other hand, bowled brilliantly. He's got 2 more balls to perhaps get another wicket here. Can he make a 4 for? Can he make a 4 for? 3 wickets for 11 runs. And Ansari has also been absolutely outstanding. Oh, playing outside away from the line of the body. There is a spreaded field. There is a deep mid wicket, and they've also got a deep square leg, a deep fine leg. So 3 fielders on the boundary line on the leg side. So here you go. Last ball of the 16th coming up. Oh, very nearly. In fact, has he got it? Has he got it? He's asking the umpire just to make sure if that has carried to the hands of Rahul Soni behind the stumps. Rahul Soni being very, very confident that he took the catch. And they are definitely going to go upstairs to just check. Look at that. Definitely he's got an edge. That's why the umpire is checking. And yes, I felt that the catch was clean. Great work by Rahul Soni behind the stumps. And the wicket has been given. So they've been bowled out. London Lions, first game here at the Arabian Cricket League 2024, have been blown out by the season campaigners, the Dubai Daredevils, with a magnificent performance. 200 with the bat, and now getting them dismissed all out for 135 in 16 overs. They've just been absolutely outstanding. Shazib Khan, what a spell of bowling. 4 overs for 11 runs. 4 wickets for 11 runs in 3 overs. And Aziz Ansari also getting a hat-trick in the previous over, I beg your pardon. And the last 12 balls have gone for 7 wickets. Yes, you heard that right. I'm repeating that again. This is just havoc, absolute havoc. Just look at that scorecard. Right at the top, Zohaib Haider. Very good knock off, 52 of 40. 2 ducks for the next 2 batters. Rahul Khanna got a start, not able to capitalize. And then Ritik Bhatia, what a knock that was. When he was going, it felt like they had the game in their hands. But since that dismissal, it has been absolute carnage. Absolute carnage. All the batters, nobody able to capitalize on the start given by Ritik Bhatia and Zohaib Haider. A very good partnership there. Unfortunately, not sufficient enough for them to get over the line. The Dubai Daredevils have been absolutely outstanding, and they win by 72 runs. Fantastic stuff. Let's just look at that bowling figures. Don't look far away. Mohit Raghav, 2 for 11 of 3 overs. 1 wicket for Shakir Aziz Afridi, 1 for 26. But what that counts is those 2 right down. Abdul Aziz Ansari, 4 overs, 3 for 28 with an economy rate of 7. And Shazib Khan, 4 wickets for 11 runs in 3 overs. Completely decimates the London Lions. And any hopes that they had, they are off. So we'll have a quick replay of the highlights. So this was the first wicket to fall. Mohit Raghav getting those couple of wickets, scooping one down to the point region, and then a bit of a partnership there. You had Zohaib going through very nicely. Another wicket kept falling, and this was when the carnage began. This was when Ritik Bhatia and Zohaib came together and played some magnificent strokes. And on that occasion, getting caught out there at point. And look at that Yorker. Look at that delivery. Shazeb Khan was absolutely magnificent. This was a fuller delivery playing across the line. And that one a full delivery playing right behind. And look at that. Oh, what a catch that was. That was a magnificent take. And that was the hat-trick for Aziz Ansari. Shazeb Khan then coming back into the attack and just cleaning up the tail, making it look very, very easy for them. Absolutely outstanding. Well, so this was game number 24 done and dusted. So the match summary, the Daredevils batting first, scoring a 207 for 5. Mohit Raga with a very good knock of 68 of 52. Aziz Ansari, 44 of 19. Brilliant knock, a brilliant day for both of them. Had a very, very good outing. Rahul Soni, 21 of 18. 2 wickets for Mohammad Rohan and a wicket apiece for Mohammad El Muzammil. And in response, the London Lions, 135 all out. With Ritik Bhatia 52 of 33, a whirlwind 52 of 23, with Zuhair 52 of 40, and Rahul Khan 15 of 13. Shazeb Khan with a magnificent spell of bowling, 4 wickets for 11 runs, and Abdulaziz Ansari with a hat-trick of 3 for 28, and Mohit Raghav just picking up those 2 early wickets early on, 2 for 11, and enabling the Daredevils to win by a massive margin of 72 runs. Well, we're going to take a small break, and when we come back, we will have Cyrus Dabrera with the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 24 of the Arabian Cricket League, which was played between Dubai Daredevils and London Lions. Before we begin, we would like to thank our sponsors for the unwavering support towards the tournament. Tournament organizer, ICCA Academy, streamline partner, Fan Code, support sponsor, 7 Districts, YouTube streaming partner, Cricfit, and broadcast and event partner, Sports Ethics. The match number 24, Daredevils winning the toss and batting first, made 207 for 5, and they got the opposition out for 135. That's the London Lions. Daredevils winning by 72 runs. Big victory for them. Now I would like to invite our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, to do the handover. The rsook.com player of the match, along with a special gift hamper to the captain of the Daredevils teams, Mohit Raghav. Mohit, if you can come forward. Mohit, a captain's knock from you. You won the toss. You did not have any hesitation in batting. What did you tell your team when you went out?
So we were it was a straight, simple plan that we're going to attack because of the first time these guys are playing. We just wanted to put them under pressure. So that was the mindset. Yeah.
When you batted with the breeze blowing and the conditions that were favouring the bowlers, did you find any hindrance in your batting, or you paced your innings a little later than the start?
So actually, the new ball as well, it was stopping a bit. It was not easy to hit because of the nature of the wicket, and we were expecting the ball to come onto the bat easily, but it was not the case today. We were a bit struggling because of the slow nature of a wicket, but we were sure that we are going to attack on to the bowlers here.
When Ritik was batting in the second innings, did you feel that sense that there could be a comeback from their end?
So there was a fraction of a second that I felt it's a time to break the partnership. That's when I called Shazib, and he's one of our specialists and I think one of the best bowlers for the tournament as well. He came, and what he did we all know. So it was for a fraction of a second I was under the pressure.
Well done for today. Keep going. Your team is really doing well and you're leading from the front. So well done.
Thank you. Cheers.
So that was the captain Mohit of Daredevils, making sure that his team crossed the line in style. That's the end of our post-match presentation. Remember, tomorrow we have another double header. We'll catch you. Until then, it's good night and God bless.